Okay, guys, I'm gonna apologize because I literally said in the first episode, I was like, yeah, you should expect the videos to show up every Sunday or Monday. And by the time of me putting this out, it will probably be Tuesday, which means it's late. I'm not even gonna front. Who knows if it will happen again? Probably won't. For next episode, I don't know about the other reactions. We'll see. But yeah, last time we got a lot of introductory stuff. I did see somewhere around that somebody was saying, like, I don't know, it wasn't on the reaction in the comments, but I did see somewhere someone was like, don't expect like this to have a lot of action this season. So I'm kind of curious as to what they mean. Obviously no spoilers, but maybe this isn't gonna be as like action packed as I would expect. Who knows? Let's just jump into it and see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I forgot the episodes aren't actually as long as the first episodes. Totally forgot about that. I was expecting 40 something, and then I was like 23. What? Sometimes I forget this lady is a demon. Just looks so normal sometimes. Aside from like her not having any pupils. He's also dying. Sure. This is smart. Smart. It's pretty smart. I am curious if this is because he's dying or because the mark reappeared. It's pretty scary. This is why my theory was that we're probably not going to see the headquarters in One Piece anymore, because it'd be pretty easy for all of them to just go there and like collaborate. Oh, okay. Did she see this? Whoa. Was she there back then? We're going somewhere very dangerous. That's a pretty normal ass water Hashira. Oh, we can use backstory. Oh, okay. I was gonna say the opening was pretty normal. I was kind of disappointed. I thought there would be some story beats, but it seems like this is like lifestyle. It's like slice of life season. I hope not. There'll probably be a lot of backstory stuff. Why Giyu specifically? Ouch. Hmm. Sure. Overly optimistic Tanjiro, yes. The perfect person to ask. What's she gonna do if it wasn't fine? Was she gonna stop him? Can you tell me what you know about Giyu? Oh. We're doing this hypothetical? I'm asking for a friend. Yeah. Oh my god. It's not good advice. Yeah. Why? She's gonna misinterpret this. Is she? Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be some like weird love item. She's like trying to be like, he's gonna confess to somebody. It's normally how like girls in animes, for some reason, they just come to that conclusion. It's like one person. Sumimasen. Yo-san. Sumimasen. It's so fucking annoying. I'm coming in. What? Nope. No, you don't. Hello. Ah. It's stupid. I must have misheard him. Ah. Personal space, please. It would have been great in COVID. Oh. Oh. What about you? But you're already the water Hashira. What do you mean? But you are the water Hashira. You can't just cool it. You fool. You are. You dumbass. What if you fight him? Yes, I will beat some sense into him. Bro, that rice is dry now. Come on, man. The sun's gone down. Why that angle? He didn't eat the rice. The bastard. Good morning. It is literally nighttime. Why is his hand still scorched? I would kill him. I would kill him. I would. I would kill him. It's late at night. I would walk into an alley. He'd be like, "Oh, Giyu-san," and then I would just, and then, oh, what happened to Tanjiro? Hey, has anyone seen Tanjiro? What's happened to Tanjiro? Bro, he's got bags. Gale-san, Gale-san, Gale-san. Fucking, you asshole. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Gil, just kill him. Nope. Yes. Yes. Hopefully. Oh, did he? Not? Wait, what? Sabito. Sabito. Sorry. We know this guy. We saw him. And we also know he died. But best friends. Yeah. Oh. Woo. Oh. And his mask has the scar that he has on his face. Not a good look. Ah. Oh, that was cold. That was cold. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Oh, this shit. I was like, pretty sure there was a green guy. Did we get to see what happened in that fight? I never believed that this guy lost that dude. Because I know when Tanjiro found out, it was kind of weird. It was like, what? Because Tanjiro used the same technique he used on the boulder to kill that thing. But the awkward part is... The awkward thing about this is, like... How did Tanjiro learn that technique from him? It's fishy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a bit weirdly odd that the dude that would teach Tanjiro the technique that would, like, kill the demon that killed him. It's just, that doesn't make sense. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, well, alright, fair enough. I mean, he's acting like he hasn't faced demons that were stronger than the ones that killed Sabito. That happened with Rengoku. Yeah. Rengoku, that happened to Rengoku and his family as well. That happened to... He knows... This is what I mean. Like, it doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like Sabito taught him the thing. So how did he die to the... Something's fishy about that. Yeah, it would have. It's also cliche. This is the reason I'm not getting emotional, because it's pretty... It's like, oh, yes. The classic anime story that we see all the time. Yeah, it would have been very cool. It's just another Rengoku, except Rengoku hurt way fucking more because he was already there. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. I was gonna say, are we just gonna ignore the obvious dude that we can compare this to? He literally almost has the same hair. I was like, bro, Sabito and Rengoku were almost the same person. If Rengoku was actually taught properly by his dad and Sabito actually lived, bro, we would be so good right now. Yep. I mean, you guys already know how I feel about that. That moment still fucks me up. That still fucks me up, man. Bro, when he screamed at that bitch, called him a coward for running into the forest. Yeah, he got stronger. Like, really fucking strong. I was like, bro, this man mastered most, if not all, of water breathing. Badoy. Oh. Oh. Huh. See, this is different. Now we're adding some stuff. That was such a heavy exposition flashback. Holy shit. That was the most anime flashback ever. They were like, yeah, you have 1 minute to explain this. Said, all right, I only need 30 seconds. Bro, he said, your sister, who was 1 day away from getting married, that hid you from the demons and sacrificed herself to keep yourself alive. How dare you? It's like, what? Okay. God, the food, not the food. The food. Give the food. Food is for healing. Come on, man. Just take some grub. It's that easy, huh? Wow. He's gonna jump off that into that pond. What? Huh? He's kind of an idiot, isn't he? He's a bit stupid. What? You said yes? Why? Hot take. I don't think I've ever had good soba, so maybe I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. But I will say soba is not what I prefer. In terms of... Oh, we're getting all the Hashira flashbacks. Here we go. We already know what hers was. The immature. What? What's pissing her off? I don't understand. Okay. Why? Okay. I thought it was gonna be like really close. And I thought it was sorry. My intrusive thoughts were like maybe she's gonna slap her. I was like, I don't know. Wow, she's so kawaii. Uh, was she's gonna be like, you have to be the next Hashira. I have to give up. Oh, more backstory. Wonderful. Are we gonna get into this episode? Nope. I just looked at the time. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Whoa, whoa, okay. See, they catching me off guard here. They're making me think it's going to be repetitive information or like information I'm indifferent about. But then they add a little extra bit at the end and they're like, oh, by the way, Giyu had a sister. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Didn't know that. Probably won't be relevant for the future, but cool. Didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know the other stuff, but it's like we already saw Sabito, and it's like if I put two and two together, I would be like, I wonder if Giyu ever knew this guy. You know what I mean? Just makes, and then it's like, oh, they were best friends. It's like, well, we already know what happened to Sabito, and we already got that whole moment. You know what I mean? Like, that hurt when that happened. But, like, I mean, now going into it, it's like, kind of move past this. I'm like, well, but this is interesting. This is like, let me tell you about my sister that died, even though I explained the story already during the spider part. But then it was like, oh, and then let me tell you about the demon that killed her. It's like, what? What'd you say? So that's kind of interesting. We're probably going to get I wonder if it was an upper demon. Considering she was a Hashira, it might have been an upper demon. Was it the ones that are around? Was it upper 1? Upper 2? Upper 3? Akaza killed another Hashira? I mean, like, did Akaza ever say anything about, like, killing others? I think he mentioned it during the fight against Rengoku. He said, like, you're strong, something compared to Rengoku. He said like something regarding like previous Hashiras he had killed, almost like but it was super cliche. It was like an anime cliche, something like you're stronger than the other ones. I don't know, something like that. It basically implying that like he's killed many, or I think he literally said he had killed many, something like that. But I wonder if maybe he was one of them. I don't know if the story's going to go in that direction because I feel like we already have the motivation because of Rengoku. It would be a little weird to double down. So it's probably either upper 1 or upper 2. And if it is either of them, I feel like upper 1, because upper 1 looks a lot like something that Tanjiro has to deal with because of the whole, like, he looks a lot like the dude. I don't know if it is the dude. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he is like the dude that's not Tanjiro's grandpa, but is a friend of his great family member or something. I don't even know, but I'm not even gonna dig into that. But that seems like that's more of Tanjiro's business, or at least the son Hashira, Flame, whatever the fuck his name is. Is it Flame or Sun or Fire? Is it Fire Hashira? What is it called again? Which one's Rengoku? Rengoku's Flame, right? And then they're Fire? Sun, Fire? I have either in the, I don't know. But regardless, I don't think it's that one because I feel like that would be a bit weird if she's gonna. So it's probably upper 2. Even though we haven't seen what upper 2 does. I mean, the only thing we've seen from upper 2 was he has rainbow eyes and that he helped with upper 6 and his sister to make them into demons. So maybe, or maybe it's probably a completely unrelated demon. It might be, but that would also be weird. Maybe it's gonna be the next upper 4. I don't know. I feel like it'd be weird if they were adding, if Muzan was gonna add more, considering like the amount of effort it's taken to kill all of these. It seems like it would just be process of elimination here. I don't think we're gonna add any more, so that's probably not the case. But regardless, I'll be honest. I don't know how to put this politely. I'll just be honest. It's a bit weak, this episode. Like it in terms of like. Normally, I'm pretty fair when content is a little light, but when that content is probably meant to be very important, I'll just say, okay, this is meant to be Giyu's episode where we get his backstory. I'll be honest, it's kind of weak. I mean, you can see from my reaction here, I wasn't super phased with it. It's emotional, don't get me wrong. It's just because we're going off of the Rengoku stuff that happened like 2 seasons ago and a bunch of other emotional stuff that's been happening. It's just a bit like, I don't know, Giyu's story doesn't hit me as hard, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to feel it more. And I think the worst part of this that I'm not like a big fan of is that Giyu just kind of snaps into it. You know what I mean? Like over something that Tanjiro just says as obvious as, aren't you gonna pass down what Sabito left behind? Which is like, that is kind of what you're doing, is that not? Like, I thought that'd be self-explanatory. You're inheriting the position. That's what, because it's like, I don't, maybe again, I'm overestimating their ages and stuff. I'm pretty sure Giyu is like meant to be like 20, something like that, right? Like, he's not meant to be too young. I think he's old enough to understand that, like, yes, I'm the water Hashira. People, well, he says he's not, but like people call him the water Hashira. Regardless, if he's putting Sabito at that level, it's kind of like, yeah, but Sabito's not around, so that means that you're in his spot. Which, instead of feeling guilt, that's also like you have you have also the position to pass that on. I don't know. It just seemed a bit weird. I was like, I feel like this is kind of obvious. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I don't know. It just seemed a bit strange to me. So I'm sorry if the reaction felt a bit weak. It's just, I can't help it. I don't really like force it. If it happens, it happens. Here, I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it as much. But Sabito looked sick though. He looked really cool, but I also kind of expected that given the fact that he taught Tanjiro what he did. So I was like, this guy's nasty. I think that was pretty obvious. I was like, yeah, okay. That made sense to me. But again, the other stuff is a bit, everything from Giyu's side of things, I wasn't particularly impressed with. But we're not necessarily done with it. I mean, he still has to get his mark. We saw with the Miss Hashira, the whole going into your past a little deeper. Maybe it does something. So we still have to give Giyu his moment, maybe in the future. But for now, I don't know. This episode was a bit like, is that it? Is that all we're getting? Okay. I thought this was going to be like a reveal to his backstory, and then we'll touch on it later. But it was kind of like, nope. And now he's accepted, I guess, some of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, because we did cut away after the Soba thing. That was comedic, so maybe we'll go back and he's still not completely there, but he's at least agreeing to cooperate. Possibly. I also felt like it was a bit out of nowhere that he just decides to feel extra guilty. And he was always kind of gloomy, but I was like, dude, haven't you been in the Hashira position? Air quotes from his position, because he doesn't see himself as a Hashira. But haven't you been in that position for a couple years at this point? Like, why are you now suddenly going like, I can't do this? Like, maybe the pressure's getting to him, I guess. But like, even then, I don't know. It feels a bit weird for me. Sorry if that was like a really negative impression on the episode. I just wanted to shoot my thoughts out there, because that might. The only reason I'm saying this now is because it might fix later in the season, right? So at least you guys can know, and then I can be proven wrong, or I can change my opinion. You guys know that my opinion has changed, so you can see what my opinion is prior to whenever that happens. Because I'm still hopeful. That like we'll get more with Giyu and we'll actually get some cool development. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of the Hashiras, when we get into the stuff, it gets to me. I'm like, bro, the emotions are done well. Here I was like, wow, it's falling flat. So we'll see. I'll see if that fixes. Obviously no spoilers, but again, if I missed anything in the comments, put it down. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next Demon Slayer reaction, which will be next week, hopefully on time. And I'll catch you guys then. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care, peace, and goodbye.